everyone. My name is Naomi Vona and I'm an Italian artist based in London. This is my YouTube channel and thanks so much for watching. I have this channel from a while now, but I mostly post time-lapse videos of my hands working. So I just wanted to introduce myself and show my face, and I also wanted to create a series of videos where I talk more in depth about my art practice, and I will also try to reply to all your most frequently asked questions. So if you are really subscribed, thank you so much. You are really so many. Thank you very, very much. And if you like what you see, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to comment on the video below and I will be happy to help. Let's start with this video that it will be about replying to your, one of your most frequently asked questions, that is about what kind of pens I use for my art. My favorite pens to work with are acrylic pens, gel pens, and since a few months I started to use some special pencils / crayons that I would like to share with you. So in this video I will talk about these three categories. So let's start with acrylic pens. What are acrylic pens? Acrylic pens are permanent paint markers with acrylic inside. So instead of use a brush to apply the paint, you will use basically a pen. They are non-toxic and most of the time they are odorless, so they are safe to use indoors. They are quick drying pens. They are water resistant and they can also be mixed with water. They have a very bold and bright finish. They have a matte finish and they have a uniform surface cover. They can also write on different surfaces. Any kind of papers, but also other unusual ones like wood, ceramics, glass. You can also paint on the walls. What I recommend you to do is just to check on the official websites of the companies that produce these pens and see which kind of surfaces are the most recommended one. Next up is about how to use these pens. So acrylic pens have instructions printed on the body of the pen. So it's a pretty straightforward procedure. And the way you activate them is basically to shake the pen with the top closed. And then you have to use a tester paper and push the tip on the paper for a few seconds. You have to repeat these two steps for a while until you see the color flow into the tip. What I recommend you to use is a tester paper because these pens have the tendency to leak all over the place. So if you don't want to ruin your artwork, just use a tester paper to be safe. The first brand that I recommend you is Posca. This company, I know it very well since I was a child. So I have a lot of memories connected to these pens, and they are the most popular maybe in the acrylic markers field. They are very good quality pens and they have a very wide range of colors available, but also different nib sizes. They have in fact 66 colors available and 8 different tip sizes. You can also replace the nib if it gets damaged, so they sell the nibs as a spare part in case you need them. And let's say that overall these are my favorite ones to work with, but they also have some cons, even if they are not like a big deal, but still the pens are not available, the colors are not available in all the sizes that they offer. And another con is that they don't sell refills, so once the color runs out, you have to buy a new one. The second brand that I recommend you is Molotov. Molotov is another historic company and it's pretty similar to Posca in terms of availability of colors. So they have like 50 colors available. They have 7 different nib sizes available. and they are very high quality products as well. The only difference is that Molotov sells the refills of their pens. So once you run out of color, you can just buy the refill and reuse the pen, and you can also replace the nibs as well. A con that Molotov pens share with Posca is the fact that not all colors are available in all sizes. The third brand that I recommend you is Schneider. And Schneider basically created this line of acrylics in collaboration with Molotov. So I have to say that the quality is very good compared to the other pens that I spoke about. They have like a smaller range of colors and nibs sizes. They have just 3 nibs sizes available, and they just have 18 colors in total. But still, I think that they are worth to try. A good thing about this pen is that if you push the tip and press the tip on the surface, it has the tendency to not leak as much as the Posca or Molotov pens do. So they have a more sturdy nib and is also more leak resistant compared to the other pens. Unfortunately, they do not sell refills for these, and even the nibs cannot be replaced. So once you run out of color the pen, you have to throw away the pen and buy a new one. Last brand of acrylic pens that I would like to share with you is Edding. These are also very nice acrylic pens. The quality is also really good, and they have 3 tip sizes in total available and about 26 colors in total. The nibs can be replaceable, so they are sold as a spare part. The cons about Edding pens is that they have the tendency to dry a little bit slower compared to the other acrylic pens that I used. So keep that in mind if you want to use them maybe with other acrylic pens. Into this category, I want to put some special acrylic pens that are produced by 3 out of 4 of the companies that I spoke about. And they are some like jumbo pens with a soft body, so you can squeeze them to control the flow of the acrylics. In this case, it's Molotov, and they produce this sort of bottles in different sizes that you can refill. And they have this special nib that is spongy like that. A similar product is being done by Posca as well. This is called MOPR. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's similar. It looks like a little bottle, and you can open up and use it. And this is the nib. Again, you can squeeze it to control the flow. And another one is made by Edding. This has a double nib. So on one side has a small nib like that, and on the other side has a wider nib. In this case, the acrylic is more dense, so you will get sort of 3-dimensional effect while you squeeze the pen on the surface. So I think that they worth a try if you like the idea. Another kind of pens that I really enjoy to use are the gel pens. I use Sakura pens. The brand is Sakura, and the type of pens are called jelly roll pens. They are basically gel pens, so they have this kind of very nice flow. They have a very bright finish, and they also interact very well with the acrylic pens. So if you want to decorate a surface where you place as a base acrylic pens, and then you want to do fine decorations, you can do it using these Sakura gel pens. And they are also very nice because they can write on different surfaces, not just on paper. I recommend you just this kind of pens because I tried other gel pens, but I I've been always a little bit disappointed by the finish. So I would say that I will stick to what I think is the best and recommend you to use the Sakura Jelly Roll pens. Last material that is not a pen, but I still think that it's worth to be shared with you are these. These are Stabilo pencils. The line is called Woody 3-in-1, and they are basically chunky pencils. And this range of pencil has been actually produced for kids. They have like 24 colors available, but I think they are very good also for artists because they have a nice finish and very good quality. They are called 3-in-1 because basically you can use them as like colored pencils, crayons, and also watercolors, because they can be mixed with water and you can recreate a sort of watercolor finish. So they are, very versatile. And I also realized that these pencils work very well with the pens that I usually use for my art. So I thought that it was like a good product to share into this special video. The brand that I share with you are the ones that I would recommend you to use and to try. They are not the cheapest one, especially the acrylic pens, but it's worth the price because they will last long, they will work very well, they can be used on so many different surfaces, and they will not disappoint. In this case, I would say that if you want to save some money, try to wait for sales online or offline. Try to buy a batch of pens instead of just buying 1 or 2 colors, because they usually cost less. And another recommendation that I give to you is to go to your closest art shop and ask for tester pens to try and see if they work for you, because it depends also on what you have to do with this kind of pens. So the first medium that I want to show you where I use these pens is vintage photos, and this is like a vintage postcard. You can see it's an original one. These are more recent original photos from the 70s and the 60s. And as you can see, the acrylics cover very well the surface, and you can also overlap different layers of colors, and they keep their brightness. Same for this picture, there's a little bit more glossy than the other. And in this case I also use the Sakura gel pens for the small decorations like these white ovals and zigzag lines, and still they keep their beauty and brightness. So these two kind of pens interact very well between each other. This is a very classic medium where I use the pens. It is just white watercolor paper, but as you can see, even in this surface the acrylics work very well. I layer different patterns and colors. I also have a sample here where I use the Sakura gel pens. These long ovals are all done with the gel pens. All the rest is done with acrylic pens. This is a very unusual medium because I'm using a fashion magazine. I can show you this cover. And as you can see, acrylic pens really work well on this surface. You can cover up very nicely the background, the whole image itself. You can transform it. And in this case, I've used different acrylic pens from different brands, and still you can see that they interact very well between each other. And yes, I mean it's interesting to see that you can actually alter completely an image using these materials. and I enjoy so much this medium, so I'm trying to transform this magazine into an art journal. In this sample, I want to show you how I use these kind of crayon watercolor pencils with the rest of my pens. So the backgrounds are basically done using the pencil. So what I did is to apply the color in some areas of the paper, that is a watercolor paper, and then use some water and mix with water to get this kind of a uniform background. This is like very nice because you can mix different colors, create some shades all around. And then what I did is to use the same pencils to create this kind of doodles all over like this. This is a doodle. Let's see, maybe here is very visible as well. So these are like doodles done with the same pencils. And then I've used acrylic pens to write down words, and also gel pens. So to write down words, letters, even some doodles as well. So I mixed this kind of style using both these crayon pencils and the acrylics. And as you can see, the effect is very nice. And then the subject has been realized using acrylic pens and gel pens. The last medium that I want to show you where I've used these pens are wood panels. These are all like round, beautiful wood panels. In this case, I also use gouache paint for some areas. So, for example, I've used gouache paint for the dress of this kid, but all the rest has been made using acrylic pens and gel pens. So all the background has been done using acrylics, and as you can see, these are, very bright, very nice finish. And of course the small lines are done with the Sakura gel pens. So again, these two materials work very, very well on wood. This one we have like the background has been done, the background color with using gouache paint, but all the nice small decorations are done using acrylics and gel pens. And even the dress, the background is gouache, but the rest is made with acrylics and gel pens. If you would like to see what I do as an artist, I will place on the description of this video my website, and I will also leave you a link to my newsletter subscription in case you are interested. That's it. I think that I said everything about my favorite pens. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Thanks. Riesco a dirlo. Permanent paint markers. So and they which are suitable. Oh, non riuscirò mai a dirlo. Non ricordo la parola. It could be disappointing. No, però devo mettere anche la sample art, ok? Quindi questa parte diciamo